I'm Richard Clarke. In this video, I offer comments on Ramana Maharshi's 40 Verses on Reality, drawn from years of practice. Together, we explore the depths of Ramana's teachings on self-realization and liberation. This week's reading from 40 Verses on Reality is verse 40. This is the last verse. Next week, I'll start reviewing the third book of Ramana's specific instructional verses, Advaita Saram, or the essence of the teaching. Now to Ramana's words. Verse 40. If it is said that liberation is of three kinds, with form, or without form, or with and without form, then let me tell you that the extinction of three forms of liberation is the only true liberation. Here we are, excuse me. So, all things with forms have a beginning and have an end. Do you come and go along with the form? As long as you hold to the idea of existing as a form, you won't be able to plunge into the formless. The idea of form obscures the reality that lies beneath all forms, which is consciousness, which is our very being, which is formless. The first form we imagine is that of our seeming separate self, the I-thought from which all others rise. Forms rise in our mind when we make ideas of differences. So liberation with form has a limit, being bound to form. Liberation without form similarly has a limit, that of formlessness. Both sides of a duality, in this case form and formlessness, share their dual nature. Even liberation with or without a form is limited by the overriding context of form. Ramana tells us clearly that true liberation is beyond form. What within you is beyond form, beyond limits. This is consciousness without an object, just pure consciousness, aware only of itself. That is where Ramana directs us. Do not stop. Do not become satisfied with your progress as long as there remains any form, within or without. If there is even a shadow of a form, continue with the inquiry. Who you are is formless. Know that. Be that. Now some notes for practice. Does existence have a form? How about consciousness? Does the self have a form? Do you have a form? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Ramana Maharshi video, subscribe, like, and send me a comment.